Welcome to this introduction to algebra. Today, we are going to explore the Cartesian plane, a fundamental tool used in mathematics to map points and visualize relationships. The system is built on two intersecting lines that divide the space into four distinct regions. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly how these regions work and the sign patterns associated with each one. Let's start with the basics. The coordinate plane is formed by two number lines. The horizontal line, running from left to right, is called the x-axis. The vertical line, running up and down, is called the y-axis. Think of these as the skeleton of our graph. Everything we plot relies on these two main reference lines. Right in the center, where the x-axis and y-axis cross each other, is a very special point called the origin. This is the 0 point for both number lines. Its coordinates are 0, 0. Whenever we want to plot a point, we always start our journey here, at the origin. The two axes divide the flat plane into four separate sections. These sections are called quadrants. We number them using Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, and 4. An important tip to remember is the order. We start at the top right and move counterclockwise, forming a letter C shape. Quadrant 1 is top right, 2 is top left, 3 is bottom left, and 4 is bottom right. Let's look at Quadrant 1. This is the region in the top right corner. In this area, values on the x-axis are positive, and values on the y-axis are also positive. So, any point that lands here will have a positive x-coordinate and a positive y-coordinate. The pattern is simply positive, positive. Moving counterclockwise to the top left, we find Quadrant II. To get here from the origin, you have to move left, which is the negative direction for x, but you still move up, which is positive for y. Therefore, every point in Quadrant II has a negative x and a positive y. The pattern is negative, positive. Below Quadrant II lies Quadrant III in the bottom left corner. To reach this area, we move left into negative x territory and then down into negative y territory. This makes Quadrant III unique because both coordinates are negative. The sign pattern here is negative, negative. Finally, in the bottom right corner, we have Quadrant IV. To land here, we move right, which is positive for x, but then we move down, which is negative for y. So, points in this quadrant have a positive x value and a negative y value. The pattern is positive, negative. Here is a quick summary chart of all four quadrants. Quadrant 1 is positive, positive. Quadrant 2 is negative, positive. Quadrant 3 is negative, negative. And Quadrant 4 is positive, negative. Notice how opposite quadrants have completely opposite signs. 1 and 3 are opposites, as are 2 and 4. Now let's practice with some real points. Point A is at 4, 3, both are positive, so it is in Quadrant 1. Point B is at -2, 5, since x is negative and y is positive, it is in Quadrant 2. Point C is at -3, -4, both are negative, placing it in Quadrant 3. And point D is at 5, -2, positive x and negative y puts it in Quadrant 4.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.